the clutches of the Satan. There's something in the deific blood of this only one who out of the Isaac lineage to come and who could alone and all at once enduring and preceding all of civilization's epoch scarcely comprehensively contain resplendently and exhaustive annals of time embody this word triad, deity incarnate creator, folks. Only one. It's Yeshua Jesus. The Mashiach whose first mention is denoted in the prophetic book of Daniel, yet his prophecy matter pertaining to him as in annals of time is earlier denoting, preceding Daniel and clear back to scripture collections and civilization launching Genesis book. Unto death he verily did steal away, but 'twas scarcely without arresting the exhibited carpet of death itself, but his living body did detain and incriminate and render evidence. Shadows hour quick encroaching with Passover meal, unlike resolve to this day. This Christ but flog en route to Garden Gethsemane. Then to greet the rest of us. Nay, ne'er since day and time subsisting hath 3 words from unarmed captive of Nebo and will so with the armed enemy. I am who you seek, saith prisoner, so let my friends with me be on their way still. Refuse bleeding without angel interceding, this Judas gives cup his father's will. A spectacle for world long since woven, this lamb charged heretical and woven. Unblemished yet pummeled ere pierced and mounted. For our iniquities flesh battered, transgressions, flesh tattered stripes like sins uncounted, deadfall beaten I in Doben, during Eloi. Eloi. Father, why permittest thou this gulf unsurmounted? Behold, never hath man no mercy been nearer, this penitent thief is found as testifying his bleeding with spittle fluid. This hanging sacrifice for assailant's clemency even now beseeching, saying, Abba. Abba Father forbear, for these know not what they do. Recalling shepherd's words, no greater love hath man than he lay down his life for friends. And this journal wail like this crucified tomb with belly unto the 3rd day fed. Apostles in hiding suffering women with tidings risen Christ sends, whilst God's angel for aid sermonizes symbolically, saying, Why seekest ye lamb of life living amongst the dead sepulchre dead? A glory, is risen. What mortal man in perfect chant in his lowest state deserve? Immortal God without sin and flesh and imputed, lest death, verdict, grave, unlegated, preserve. Truly a climate of peace. The nighttime rendition of opening festivities spend their first and certainly an event to ever remember, and you know this as soon as you enter the gated area outside of immediate temple court. The fact that you scarcely had to wait from the parking lot to ascend the stone steps to see the temple landing somewhat answering to this year was really more about an inexplicable feeling of what stirred. Inside of the Orthodox and Reformed withdrew their any disputation and shared their well-wishing greetings as the swelling joy of the gala was unto evident attestation that shone in the eyes and faces of politicians. City officials and the throngs of the religious faithful on location in Jerusalem proper dead set on timestamp embedding into memory the mirthful setting here. The fireworks popped off and blossomed wide in the nighttime sky as persons naturally thought of warning warbles of siren calls that had only recently been so rampant and frequent in Jerusalem. Surely here on the Feast of Tabernacles we have precedent for such flamboyant displays as recorded in Torah, Mr. Prime Minister. Am I correct? Elias Eleazar Ben Yehuda winked an eye as the gregarious Prime Minister chuckled to say further, at a time for festive mirth to allow the happy distraction from the contentious norm. Such a thing ought to be, Rabbi, rendered permissible as we couldn't have asked for better weather or the more impressive turnout I see your children surrounding us. It was the Rabbi's appointed while speaking of what child belonged to what parent while trading pleasantries further to each of them. What I expected alongside other such unique things eluding the ink-stamped printed edition of the circulated events brochure. The Prime Minister said, only who would have thunk that we'd oversee the temple plan and finally erect it just to see a circus break out? I had to check the licenses real quick as we have the usual philosophers gathering to toast with the mystics who each make their unique stomping ground claims. Answer the lies Eleazar, and I see your peers aren't being resisted by them too much down there as the many are distracted by the zoo hands walking with lions on chains and across the way with spider and squirrel monkeys jumping and spiraling about.
Let's go on to the movies.
Well,
Let's go on to the movies. Let's go on to the movies.
Yes, I have. I think we'll be okay. However, good Rabbi, gesturing with forearm and finger outstretched, I think it's scarcely overkind if you refer to my cohorts in such a fashion.